Prickly pear cactus, also called Nepal, has been promoted for treating diabetes, high cholesterol, obesity, and hangovers. It is also touted for its antiviral and anti-inflammatory properties. Some preliminary evidence shows that prickly pear cactus can decrease blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes. Researchers also suggest that prickly pear cactus extract may lessen the unpleasant effects of a hangover. However, more research is needed to confirm these benefits. It's too early to call prickly pear cactus a superfood, but it can be part of a healthy diet. Indeed, prickly pear cactus is popular in many areas of the world, particularly Latin America, because it's high in fiber, antioxidants, and carotenoids. That's from Healthy Lifestyle Consumer Health from the Mayo Clinic. All I know is it tastes good, and there's plenty of it around here. It does have calories. Not, it's not like ice cream or a granola bar or whatever. But around here, you need to know how to eat it, and you need to know that you can eat it. Pretty much the whole plant, actually. Now, I've already gathered all my kindling and stuff. So, as to make this a tad bit easier on. This isn't really a how-to or a tutorial or anything on how to start a fire with flint and steel. This is more just me proving that, when I practice this stuff, I practice it the hard way. I don't know, the first thing I said out of that tinder box when I opened it was the big lighter. I'm not crazy. I got ferro rods, I got big lighters. I believe in making fire the easiest way I can, but in the event that I find myself out in the middle of nowhere and all I can find is a couple of rocks or a rock and a old piece of plow steel or something like that, I want to be able to use it to make my fire. So I practice this, and I'm still learning how to do it. I've seen guys throw sparks off this thing. It looks like a sparkler or something. And I don't know if you noticed that right there. I actually got a spark down in there on the char cloth. It went and then it went out. And, there's no guarantee this is going to work every time you do it. So you get out and practice this stuff. There it went. See it? Because you're watching the whole time. You're waiting for that little circle that'll pop up. You can see it. Wouldn't try to do it in full sun, but you can see it when it catches. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of the video. I ramble a little bit and actually don't say much worth knowing, I guess, really, the rest of it. I do enjoy the flavor of this. It's hard to explain. It's got a real sharp flavor, kind of like a kiwi, but it's textured like a fig. It's delicious. And like I say, the seeds aren't going to hurt you, but they're really, really hard. And you can crunch them with your teeth. I just don't recommend it because, if you're eating something as a survival food, chances are you really don't want to chip a tooth. Because there ain't going to be there ain't no dentist around. And, the risk's just not worth it. I sped it up here. I didn't figure y'all wanted to watch me throw sticks on the fire. It gets a little bit more interesting towards the end, I hope. What we got here? What's coming up? I don't even know what's coming up. Oh, that's me. I'm fixing to start burning the hair off of. Now I should have I got the stick to start with, because that fire's pretty in it though. I don't like skewering them, but my pliers ain't big enough. Hold on. Stab them in the butt. Now using the stick or whatever to keep my hand out of the flame or whatever, that's it's not my preferred method, because if you poke, every time you put a hole in the skin, the juice starts to leak out, and that's what you're after when they're this ripe, is the juice. But you can stand them up and take that stick and put through the hole where it was attached to the cactus or whatever, and it'll stay on there, and you can roast them and you take them off. But every time when you put them back down in the bucket, make sure they're standing up, because if you lay them over, it's just going to run, that juice is going to run out of them, just like out of a wine bottle or something. You know, the whole idea is get the most out of them that I can. So, and you got to watch it, you know, pretty much as soon as all the skin turns purple, all the white's gone off of it, all the ends, the pokey ends on that fuzz is going to be gone. So, you know, you don't have to worry about it getting in your fingers. And that's the only reason you're burning this stuff off, is so you don't wind up with little microscopic pieces of wood in your fingers or your lips or your tongues when you're doing this. You know, if you're real careful, you can do it without burning them, and I have many times. I just recommend burning them off first. Bucket of cactus right here. These are called Tuna. These are the ripe ones. They're actually really ripe. The whole thing with the fire is these things have little tiny, I didn't cook all of them. Let's see if I can give you a close up. I don't know if y'all can see that. See all these little white tufts? These are from bumping it into something else. Those look like fuzz. They're not. They're all microscopic stickers. And it doesn't take much to burn them off. Like you can see in this one, the fuzz is basically gone. You still don't want to eat them, but now they're safe to handle. This is Wes. First part of this, y'all saw me start a fire. Well, you saw me pick some cactus berries, then you saw me build a fire, and then you saw me put them in the fire. I don't know if you can tell from here or not, but one of them's dirty looking and one of them's clean looking. There'll be a little clip in here showing you that I burned all the fuzz off of it. These are, I don't know how to explain them. They're good food. You just got to be careful about them. After they mature like this, the stickers aren't as big a deal. The little fuzzy balls or whatever, but you still don't want to eat the skin. So I just hit one of the little balls and I just got the burnt fuzz on me. If I hadn't have burned it first, my finger would now be full of little tiny stickers. But you basically peel it open and see how dark purple it is. This thing is completely ripe. It's not almost ripe, it's not ripe enough. It is all the way ripe. The texture is kind of like that of a fig. There'll be people tell you not to eat the seeds. They're little tiny seeds. You're not going to be able to digest them, but they'll just come out in the soup, okay? Finally show you the seeds. Ain't no sense trying to chew them up. But they're like rock hard. But you can swallow them, and then your body will take all that sugar off the outside. These things are designed to pass through an animal and spread to cactus. Okay. But the part you really want is the outside. There's a seed packet in the middle. You can cut them open and take your little spoon or whatever and just scoop seeds out if you don't want to deal with them. But it's the outside meaty part that you want. And eat them. I found a forest of these things over there by where I'm working on that house. And there's enough sugar in these, I think you can make wine out of it. It's hard to tell, but this that juice is, it's the color of a red wine. Now these are all the way ripe. Those over there are still just red. These are going purple. But that little video at the first of this, I picked 1, 2. Picked 18. That's enough. Now if you're not getting any other food in you, if you're not eating any greens or anything, that's the beauty of a lot of the wild edibles. You eat the leafy wild edibles, so your body's got something to work with. Like I say, don't freak out if you swallow a few of these seeds. I just swallowed like 10 of them. But in a survival situation, you don't want to give up any calories when you're having to fight for them. And even though my fire was minimal smoke, that doesn't mean zero smoke. So, you know, in theory, high risk detection to burn the fuzz off some low calorie fruit. And I know somebody's going to want to know what they taste like. They taste like cactus berries. They've got a little, they're sweet, but they've got a twang, tangy sweetness to them. They're very palatable. I've eaten these all my life. They hadn't stunted my growth or nothing. So, oh, maybe it did. Maybe I was supposed to be 7 foot tall instead of my current 6'1". But even after you scrape the seeds out and stuff, you still got. And that's another beauty after, you know, if you do the little roasty thing, you know, just lightly, don't leave them in there too long. Then the skin peels right off of the flesh. Yeah. You eat it. Just don't try to chew, do not try to crush the seeds with your teeth. If you're going to try to crush the seeds with your teeth, go ahead and try to eat BBs. These things are not breaking. Okay? Now you can save them and crush them up and eat them if you want to. There's nothing toxic in this. These are designed to be eaten. Cactus doesn't want them eaten until they're purple. Actually, I had to race the chickens for these. The chickens had discovered them and they were eating them like it was going out of style. So, pretty sure if you save some of this juice and let it evaporate some, then you could make ink. I'll show you what I'm talking about, and then that'll be the end of the video. Because I got like 4 more of these I'm going to eat, because they're actually pretty good. They're just like all the other wild foods in my part of the world. There's a risk cost associated with them, so you have to be really careful. And my fingers are going to be purple for days now. This stuff isn't like mulberry juice. Don't wash off that either. I'll give y'all a demonstration of the ink value. Let's see, 100. Purple. See if I can make an ink pen out of this here stick. That's even on my blade. Look at that. I ain't done nothing to this. Just cut the berries. In a pinch. You can even use cactus berries or ink. Nice purpley ink. If you want to spend enough time to get enough, you could probably make yourself purple leather for whatever reason. Like I guess if you're wanting purple leather.